Pablo, welcome to Cheltenham Town.
Thank you.
Friday, the day before a massive game, you just arrived. Tell me a bit about how the loan move came about to Cheltenham in the first place.
I sort of had an injury, sort of late December, and I've been out for about 7 weeks. And I've sort of got training again last 3 weeks. And the manager pulled me, and he says there's a possible option of you speaking to Cheltenham. So, I mean, at first I was a bit not sceptical, but a bit what's the word?
Unsure?
Yeah, a bit unsure. I mean, obviously, I was trying to get back in the Bury team. So,
yeah.
But then, I mean, the manager sort of said, "Look, it'd be good for you to go out and get games." And I mean, I know the teams do well, so I didn't think I was going to walk back in there. So, I mean, I jumped at the chance of coming here. So,
yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think most people understand that bit of uncertainty because you obviously expected to be in a team going for promotion this season.
Yeah.
Coming here right at the other end of the table.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I played every single game up to when I got injured, so it was a bit of a shock. But as I said, in football, you've got to take your chances, and playing football is more important really than sitting down and maybe trying to wait for your chance. So as I said, when Cheltenham came in, I sort of jumped at the chance of coming and playing football.
Yeah, I heard that David Flitcroft has described you as his best signing for Bury, or one of his best signings. You're obviously highly thought of there. So do you genuinely see this as a chance to get yourself going again after the injury and back into Bury's
season now? So I'll be giving my all for the club, like I do any other club I've been at, and whatever happens in the future will happen. I'll just let that happen.
Yeah, you've had a lot of success in conference, winning, get promotion with Crawley twice in a row, and I remember you playing in that really good Crawley team that went up to League One. And what do you think it takes to be successful in this division?
You've got to have a good team spirit, and you've got to have a will to win, and good, strong characters. I think when you're in this league, you've got to grind out results, and it's about fighting. As much as playing football, really, and I think if you can get the good balance of having a fight and then playing the football, I think you'll have a good chance.
Yeah, the manager's brought in 3, including yourself, really experienced players in the last couple of days, and that's probably what he needed to add was experience right down the spine of the team. So you're looking forward to adding that maybe to what is quite a young side.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I played against Cheltenham first game of the season, and the Beatles, and so I knew what kind of team was here, and I knew it was a young team. So, I mean, and obviously the season's not gone to plan, so to say. But hopefully, me and the other experienced lads can bring in a voice and sort of a calmness to the rest of the young lads, and try and help them along and help them fight their way out of this predicament they're in.
Yeah, would you describe yourself as a centre half who can play midfield, or equally comfortable in either role?
Yes, I'm a centre half who can play midfield first and foremost. Yeah, I've been battling with that all my career, more or less. My first position is centre half, but then if need be, I can go into the sort of defensive midfielding role and do a job there. So I mean, I'm not claiming to be the most creative player, but I said I'll always give 150% wherever I'm played.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, you probably recognise a lot of the lads from playing against them, that sort of thing. But you know Steve Elliott from Derby.
Yeah. I was a youth team player, and Stevie was in the first team, and then I sort of caught him up, and we played a few times in the first team at Derby, and he's always been a good, strong character, and I mean, he was one of the defenders as a young player at Derby. He was looking up to try and get into the first team. So along the lads as well. Yeah,
and Russell Milton's just starting out in management. It's only going to be his 3rd game on Saturday. What's he said to you? Have you been pretty impressed with what he said to you since you came in?
Yeah, I mean, I've only spoke brief, and he's sort of said he wants me to come in and just be a voice, really, and just try and help as much as I can, and that's what I'll do.
Yeah, going back to the first game of the season, Bury, you mentioned Cheltenham obviously did really well that day, got the win. I know you had a lot of pressure, and Trev was making saves left, right and centre, but were you quite surprised to see Cheltenham struggling after that start to the season?
Yeah, I was. I mean, that first game of the season was highly anticipated, really, and I think everybody thought we would steamroll them, and it didn't go to plan that way. I mean, as you said, we did have a lot of pressure, but the Cheltenham stood firm, and it shows that when it comes to it, that they can fight, and yeah, it is a bit surprising, but I mean, this is football, and things can happen and find ourselves in a relegation battle. But as I said, hopefully I can come in and with the rest of the lads and give a helping hand, get out of relegation.
Yeah, whether you're on loan or been at a club for years, you don't want to be involved in a side that gets relegated, do you? That's the
No,
problem.
I mean it's not nice to get relegated. I mean I've been on the end of a few, but I mean you get just as much pleasure as getting promoted as getting out of relegation as well and surviving and keeping yourself in the league.
Yeah. So fitness-wise, you ready to go?
Yes. I had a sort of a reserve game about 2 weeks ago, so this will be my first full game, first team game since December. So hopefully I'm not too rusty and I can do well.
Yeah. Good luck, Pablo.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Cheers.